Hi everyone, and welcome to your monthly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the month of May 2022. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more tarot readings. I'll be doing 7 card readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with white crystal, the borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with lapis lazuli, and the universal Rider-Waite-Smith with red jasper. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. Pick one of each, and you can pause this video, of course, if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, the timestamps are in the description below. Don't forget to check out your oracle card. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what the month of May has in store for you. Like that. So, in your current energy, wow, that's mixed signals. Like either a need to let go of something, but there's this card being reversed, and the 4 of coins has more of a negative connotation, but these are 2 pretty optimistic cards. So let's see what past energy that we have with you. So Temperance reversed. This is a kind of a resistance to find some kind of inner alchemy. That's the best description. Like I say this all the time, but temperance is about effortlessly mixing things that seemed absolutely incompatible. And you're doing so at like impossible angles. You can't pour water at this angle. And this angel is like chilling, like floating on water and things like that. So there's a very magical energy to this card. And the fact that it's reversed in your past leading up to the 10 of Cups and the Page of Swords is a little confusing. And just to add to this, okay, I just put out the entire spread here. So, is this framed right? Oh yeah, this is near perfect. Let's see here. This might be a feeling of unworthiness. What's making me say this is, this 10, which is emotional completion combined with this new path that is opening up to you, might be making... It's almost as if this success has come despite some inner processing that needed to be done, and is causing you to hold on to things longer than you should. What's giving me this impression is the 2 advice cards that you're getting. So your main advice is the 6 of Pentacles, and this card is about wisely allocating resources. This is a very there's a lot of wisdom. There are only 2 cards in the deck that have scales in it, and the 6 of Pentacles is one, and the other one is the Justice card. So I would say that if you're getting this as an advice, and again, the coins isn't just money, it's the material realm as a whole. Obviously, money is a theme that comes up a lot. I'm sure you have had money issues on your mind within the last 6 hours of watching this video. That's how common it is. So it might be that, but that feels small compared to what this reading is. And again, coins is, as a suit, it's all material things. So I think that... oh, and the King of Wands as a supporting advice card is a reminder to you that you are more capable than you're giving yourself credit for. This is like double fire. This is, kings in general are the fiery court card, and wands is the element of fire. So it's almost as if whatever this 10 of coins represents is kind of bringing back to the surface some things that are making you feel insecure, making you feel like you're just a newbie. And I'm having a feeling that that's not the case. I think that if you just be patient with yourself, maybe whatever you fail to process here, or to integrate with yourself, with some wisdom in how you spend your time and energy, um, this might be. This might be an invitation to self-care. What's making me think that is the fact that uh, you know it's kind of like you're being invited to remember how capable you are, and maybe instead of focusing on your shortcomings, to focus on your strengths. That might be what this is. I'll be honest, this Four of Coins reversed is probably the most confusing card in this reading, which is probably why I started off on my hind leg here. But the message that I have for you going into this month, Group One, is that you I would encourage you to look for opportunities to remind yourself how good and capable you are, because there's like success here and completion in your present energy that is mixing with this corruption, or well, it could be an end to like that you actually are letting go. That is one possible way to interpret this, and since this is a collective reading, I want to throw it out there. It's not it's not my initial impression, though. I think that whatever choices that you have to make this month, I would encourage you to take more risks, because that might be what will give you the opportunity to realize just how capable you are. Because again, this Page of Swords here, which is I love the Page of Swords. It's a great card, but it's like a student, and I'm all for being coachable and to like constantly be pursuing your craft. But I like looking at all these cards. I think that what this reading as a whole is saying is that you're more capable than you're giving yourself credit for, and I would encourage you to be mindful of that. And yeah, because you know coming into this month, I think there's going to be a lot of choices that you're going to have to make, which is a truism. We all have choices to make. I made a choice to sit down and record this, but the these choices might it's like these choices are at risk of bringing you face to face with things that might make you feel insecure. I'm getting this feeling of insecurity, despite the fact that like you only have two reverse cards in your reading. However, the only major arcana card is in your past, and it's in reverse. So whatever inner alchemy that has been delayed, I would encourage you to process that as best you can, and to take it one step at a time. But just, make sure that you measure everything out, and be wise with your time and energy. And if you are confronted with if ever you're in a situation this month where you feel like you can either take something on out of fear that it might be too much for you, or to pass on it, I would encourage you to try taking it on. Just be patient with yourself. Remember that you're more capable than you think you are. This page is really a king, is what I'm saying. And I have the feeling that I'm looping. So I'm going to put an end to this reading now. Thank you very much. You can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. All right, group 2, let's see what we have for you for this month of April. Like that. So, in your present energy, we have the Queen of Wands, Justice reversed, and the Three of Coins reversed. So, I'm getting the feeling this might have something to do with tensions in your community. The Justice reverse card, I I genuinely read it in one of two ways. It could either be an actual injustice, or it could be something that feels unfair but actually is. So let's clarify by bringing actually the rest of your reading in. So the Knight of Coins reversed in your past energy. It's like I'm not sure if this is a block, glitch, or delay, but the Knight of Coins is a card of, steady, consistent work, and getting out and plowing those fields. But there's a lot of patience to it. This I would say of the knights, the Knight of Coins is probably the most patient, certainly compared to the Knight of Swords or Wands. But the fact that he's reversed, I'm not sure what that means yet. But let's look at your incoming energy. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. This could either be actually, I'm just going to reveal the other cards here just to get a complete reading here instead of trying to read part way. Okay, so what I've weaved together so far is that it's like there was work that was delayed that you're bringing into this month, which has caused something unfair to happen, which is causing tension in some kind of social network or community. This could be work related, this could be any kind of community. And what I would tell you, if this is your case, group 2, is that you are you have the boldness and creativity and passion, and I'm glad that whatever these 3 reverse cards represent for you hasn't gotten in the way of that. So that's nice. I would encourage you to continue to just be centered in your capabilities and your creativity and your passion, and you might even want to tap into that even more because you have the Wish card here, Nine of Cups, in your primary advice position. Now, how the Seven of Cups comes in to support this Nine of Cups is unclear to me. It might be one way that I've seen the Seven of Cups read is a reminder that you don't need to have it all, and it's okay to just choose one cup at the expense of the other cups. And combined with this Ace of Wands reverse in your future, it's giving me the that feel, like the aces are like new opportunities, new beginnings, and the fact that it's reversed, combined with this here, maybe to really get what you're wishing for, getting what you want to make happen, would involve passing on other things. This is a theme that has been coming up a lot in these readings recently. And as a matter of fact, if what I just said is correct, I'd like to reinterpret these cards to frame better in that interpretation of the Ace of Wands reverse. So, you can't have it all. I feel like I'm repeating myself because these kinds of themes have been coming up a lot lately. And I know it doesn't feel fair, but it is. We only have so much time, energy, and mental capacity, and that's okay. So this stress in your network or community might be due to impatience, either on your part or on the part of someone else who is trying to, put pressure on you to, finish whatever this Knight of Coins represents. So coming back to like the broader reading, stitching all of this together, I would encourage you to focus on one, because the wish card combined with the Seven of Cups here is telling me like to focus on one, and that might mean delaying something that you might want more, but you can turn that into a stepping stone towards this Ace of Wands. Again, reversals, I read them as block, glitch, delay, or corruption. So one interpretation is that this Ace of Wands can be delayed and not necessarily blocked. So what are my parting words for you, Group 2? I would just say you have the creativity to manifest what you want to manifest, as long as you don't get too scattered. Don't get too scattered. And if this present justice reverse represents something that was actually unfair that happened to you, just remember that, try to remember that the people that you're working with are on your side. It might not always look like it. And at least you know what really happened. And sometimes that is the best you can hope for, is to just know, to have that kind of closure. And if this if this represents something that feels unfair but actually isn't, I would invite you to try to see it from that perspective, no matter what this Ace of Wands reversed represents. Things sometimes take longer than we thought they would, but it's not always your fault. And even if it is your fault in the sense that, you were feeling too lazy, you procrastinated by doing all those things that you usually do when you don't feel like being productive. But lamenting on that isn't really that helpful either. So, yeah, don't get too scattered. Focus on what you want. You have that creativity no matter what ends up happening to you. Or, yeah, no matter what situations that you end up being put in. So, on that note, I will invite you to use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. All right, Group 3, let's see what the cards have to say to you for the month of May. All right. So, your present energy is it's like whatever this new idea is, whatever this feeling of defensiveness might be due to the exhaustion that you feel because you're almost at the end, and maybe it chomping at the bit to pounce on this new idea. That's my initial feel of this. And yeah, I love the Magician card. So what this is telling me is that coming into the month of May, you're coming off of wins. You're coming off, well, actually, it might not be that you've just manifested something, but it might be that you've just tapped into your ability to manifest. That is one. It could be one or the other, and it might feel like, just as and this is a good time to remind you of this. The guy in the Ten of Wands, he's almost at this village here. He's almost made it, and it might feel exhausting. However, there are a lot of different ways to read this card, but what I'm focusing on right now is that sometimes you need to finish one thing before you can start the other thing. Now, in your upcoming energy, we have choices and. Okay. Let me just put all this right here. I gotta say, this pyramid is very helpful in making sure that these cards are aligned right out of the gate. I'm glad I have it. Anyway, back to your reading. The card that is confusing me right now is the King of Pentacles reversed. Give me another second here. This might be an invitation to take your foot off the gas. What's making me say this is that, like, it's almost as if whatever completion this Ten of Wands represents is being uh, off, is being like shaken by this new thing that came out of the blue. And you know, having these two advice cards, the Star and the King of Pentacles reversed, might be an invitation to not overexert yourself. You know, like the Star is a card of healing, regeneration. You know, just to rejuvenate yourself. To you know, it comes right after the Tower, and it is after the Tower is the time to for you to focus on healing what remains, you know. And this King of Coins reverse might be a warning that what if you try to pounce on this ace before the time, before the right time, that it might not last anyway. So I think because the King of Coins is a card of like permanence, really long lasting wealth and abundance. And the fact that it's reversed, combined with the rest of this reading, is what's giving me the impression. So whether this magician represents having manifested something or having tapped into your ability to do so, I think it's okay to finish whatever you're working on before jumping on the new thing, and I think that I I I actually have the feeling that whatever this Ace of Swords represents is a good idea and that you should go for it. But just focus on finishing what you are working on now. This Ace of Swords can wait. This is part of what I'm getting from this Two of Swords here. So yeah, what leapt out at me with the Two of Swords, especially with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of your deck here, is that it's static. You know, she's sitting on a bench, you know, trying to decide between these two swords. She's blindfolded. I'm not reading that deep into the blindfold. I don't think that's very meaningful in this context. What I'm seeing from this is the nature of having to make a choice between two things and to just take a break to make that choice, which is in your future or incoming influence. So yeah, the message for you for this month, Group 3, is that you have the power, but you are human. So I think that whatever this Ace of Swords represents, I think it's a good idea. I think you should go for it. Just don't overexert yourself because it might go away just as quickly as it arrived if you act too rashly. Yeah, that is all I have for you. Group 3, please stay tuned for your Oracle card reading coming up right now. Okay, so here are the Oracle cards. And Group 1, your card is, Group A, I should say, your card is Grace. This is I Ching hexagram card, I Ching hexagram number 22. And the key words are uh, adornment, being, bring out beauty, elegance, the outer as a reflection of the inner, vanity, charisma, self expression. Uh, Let your freak flag fly, Group A. I think that what made me say that just now is the combination of the outer as a reflection of the inner, and elegance, charisma, and things like that. Vanity, I'm not, based on the readings that I just gave. I'm basically ignoring that word. So it's okay. Sorry, not it's okay. This is more than it's okay. You are someone unique and special, and I would encourage you to lean into your uniqueness, lean into what makes you you, and some people are gonna hate, but that's what haters do. Fuck them. And what else? Yeah, what this for you, Group A, I would take as a clear invitation to really lean into what makes you unique for this month, whatever that means for you. Group B, your card is Venus, beloved. Ooh, I love Venus. So I think this is pretty simple. I would. It's funny. I pulled a similar card recently, but anyway, I would try to remember to. This is an invitation to focus on opportunities to find harmony and beauty. Like Venus is a planet of beauty, but the key word on this card is beloved, which is what is making me focus more on the harmonious aspect of Venus. So, also, Venus as represented in the tarot deck is the Empress. So, yeah, whatever the month of May throws your way, a Group B, I would try to do some mental jujitsu to turn bad situations into beautiful situations, and to find that harmony. And or you can amplify the harmony that does exist in whatever situation. But this month would be a good opportunity for you to focus on that. Group C, your card is Space. Look at that. I have never pulled this card, but I was aware of it. I read the book for this deck. Anyway, this is an invitation for you to not necessarily make space, but to, in the beginning there was nothing. And that is a true statement, whether you believe that God created the world in 6 days and took a break on the seventh, or that you believe that, the universe exploded out of a Big Bang singularity. The bottom line is, this might be an invitation to spend more time in open spaces. Like there is a potential literal interpretation of this card, but I would focus on just reflecting on the infinite opportunities that you can make out of this month, and to it's okay if nothing comes to you right away. Like what I mean by that is, if you're between two things, that space that is in between those two things can be of service to you. And I would recommend that you look for, that you focus on that aspect for the next 4 weeks. This could also be an invitation to meditate. That is also one interpretation of this card. Group D, your card is Health. This is the Sun in Virgo. So I think this is. I'm tempted to interpret this card literally and to focus on your health. This might be you know, an opportunity for you to focus on self-care, maybe lose some weight. I am speaking to myself right now, although it looked like I was speaking to you. So yeah, of what's making me think of self-care is the fact that this woman is being pampered here. Now, since this is ancient Egypt, we can only guess as to her relationship with these people who are pampering her. But let's not get distracted by that. What I would focus on for you, Group D, is to use this month as an opportunity to focus on the things that maximize your health, both physical and mental. Yeah, that is the best thing that I could get out of this card. Thank you so much for watching. If your reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you have a great month. Thanks for watching again. You take care. I'll see you soon.